Hello, Jenna here, Program Scientist at RARE. It brings me immense joy to work for an organization whose ultimate goal is to make the world a more sustainable place. I think this is a vision we all share, and I know so many of you are working hard each and every day to live your lives more sustainably. So thank you for all that you do. Everyone has a role to play, and I know it's not always easy. At RARE, we work towards a sustainable future by making the environment more relevant in people's lives through conservation, research, and education. And we do this in a way that's inclusive of diverse worldviews and forms of inquiry. By bringing together or braiding diverse knowledge systems and approaches, we're able to tackle today's environmental and social challenges through a lens of justice and innovation. The environment does not exist in a vacuum, but is undeniably intertwined with all facets of society. Rather than focus on fences and gates to protect the land as a fortress, we work to offer experiential opportunities that are informed by the lands, its histories, and the people that live and have lived here since time immemorial. As a scientist, you might expect that my days look something like this. But I'm fortunate that it actually looks more like this. I get to collaborate with scientists, researchers, artists, and knowledge keepers, not just from behind a desk, but in a living laboratory, often driven by observation and curiosity, the same things that bonded me with nature at a very young age. We work to resolve complex problems our planet is facing by bringing people together and creating a place for unique ideas and actions to thrive. As we look ahead to the next 5 years and beyond, we will continue to invite different forms of knowing and being from diverse communities to RARE. This means making space for worldviews of communities who have previously not felt they had access to our institutions. And this includes enabling Indigenous leadership and resurgence while challenging settler assumptions and privileges. As acclaimed First Nations writer Lee Miracle put it during her residency at RARE, no one in Canada has their original landscape. What we consider natural landscapes today in most areas of the country are landscapes that have been used and modified by humans for thousands of years. While many of these alterations of landscapes, particularly since European settlement, have led to loss of biodiversity and habitats, we believe that sustainability is an attainable goal if we recognize people as part of the environment and work together towards responsible stewardship. Living together in reciprocity is key to our conservation priority, thereby creating a place where everybody can belong. To that end, our 4 main goals for braiding and belonging to forge healthy communities are: 1, we will build greater diversity across the organization, reflecting community and increasing resilience, program relevance, and potential. 2, we will continue to broaden the scope from academic excellence to being inclusive to other knowledge systems, including the arts and different ways of knowing and teaching. 3, we will focus our messaging to be accessible to a broader spectrum of the community and have a broader reach in national and international publications. And 4, we will develop a land-based program approach that fosters healing and health through experiencing and engaging with the land and each other. This is the first step to address the many crises we are facing, including homelessness, opioid use, suicide rates, and mental health issues. How are we going to do all this? We will tell stories and synthesize ideas. We will critically review our work and change processes to be inclusive and accessible. We will remove barriers to participation wherever possible. We will create safe spaces with intent. We will work with new partners to take an intersectional approach to our environmental and societal problems and to identify program needs. And perhaps above all else, we will continue to seek out learning opportunities for decolonizing our approaches and making sure RARE is a place where everyone is welcome. If you think RARE could be a place for you to study, for ceremony, art, inquiry, or just a place where you could belong, we want to hear from you. Contact us. I'd love to talk and meet and figure out how we can support your goals and together work towards a more sustainable future.